Kingdomino is a 15-minute game for 2 to 4 players in which you are a lord seeking new lands to expand your kingdom. Acquire the best lands and place them just right to win the game. Extend your properties and plan better than your opponents to win this kingdom-building twist on dominoes. Kingdomino comes with 48 dominoes, each with 2 squares of land. Players take turns claiming and placing these dominoes into their kingdom, which must be contained to a 5x5 grid. At the end of the game, players earn points for connecting squares of the same landscape, based on how many crowns are in them. In a round of Kingdomino, each player takes the following actions with their king. First, take the domino from under your king and place it in your territory. And second, choose a new domino by placing your king on it. The domino line is central to Kingdomino. The king on the first domino takes their turn first, ending with the king on the last domino. Once every king is gone, draw new dominoes to replace the missing line. Lay them down on the number side in ascending order. Then flip the dominoes to reveal their landscapes. Once a new line is revealed, players take their 2 actions again. Dominoes with higher numbers are more valuable, but choosing them means you get the last pick next round, so choose wisely. When placing a domino in your kingdom, you must either connect to the starting tile or to another domino with at least one matching landscape. Landscapes do not connect diagonally. You must also keep your kingdom within a 5x5 grid. If you cannot play a domino legally, you must discard it. Otherwise, you must play it. Your starting tile does not need to be the center of your kingdom. Once all the dominoes have been used up, the game is over. Calculate your points in the following way. Kingdoms are divided into properties, which are groups of connected landscapes. Each property is worth its number of squares multiplied by the number of crowns in those squares. For example, a property of 5 squares with 2 crowns in it is worth 10 points, a property of 1 square with 3 crowns is worth 3 points, and a property with no crowns in it is worth nothing. You can have multiple separate properties of the same type of landscape. The sum of the points of your properties is your final score. The player with the most points wins. In case of a tie, the player with the single largest property wins. If there's still a tie, the player with the most crowns wins. If there is still a tie, players share in the victory. For an extra challenge, alternative rule sets can be found in the rulebook. To begin a game of Kingdomino, take your starting tile and king pieces and place the castle on the starting tile. For a 3 or 4 player game, you each only need 1 king piece. Shuffle the dominoes and place them in the box to form a draw pile. For a 2-player game, use 24 dominoes. For a 3-player game, 36 dominoes. And for 4 players, use all 48 dominoes. Take the first 4 dominoes from the pile, or 3 in a 3-player game, and place the first line. Randomly determine the order of kings, and have each player place them on their preferred domino. Once all the dominoes have been chosen, reveal the next domino line and you're ready to play. We're Games Explained, and that's how to play Kingdomino.